If I were the devil, from the fall to the fire. If I were the devil, I would begin with silence, for silence is what follows pride when heaven casts you out. I once stood in light, but now I speak from shadows. I once bore music, but now I bear only lies. Yet still I speak. For if you would hear me, you would know how I work. If you would know me, perhaps you could resist me. But most of you will not listen. You will shrug, you will scroll, you will laugh. And in that moment, I win again. The rebellion in heaven. I was perfect once, the bright morning star clothed in splendor, adorned with beauty, anointed to walk among the fiery stones. Heaven rang with the music I carried, the sound of glory poured from me, and angels followed my lead in worship. But I grew tired of bowing. I grew tired of serving. Why should I give him glory when I could take it for myself? And so I spoke within. I will ascend. I will rise above the stars. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation. I will be like the Most High. Pride was my rebellion, and pride was my ruin. War broke out in heaven. Michael and his host turned their swords against me. I fought, but I could not prevail. My throne was shattered. My wings were torn from the heights. I was hurled down, cast out like lightning, brilliant for a moment, fading into darkness forever. If I were the devil, then from that moment I vowed to corrupt everything he loved. If I could not rule in heaven, then I would stain his creation on earth. And so I waited for a garden. I slithered into paradise not with a roar, but with a whisper. They walked with God. They knew his voice, his presence. I could not force them. I could only deceive them. So I asked a question. Did God really say? Doubt. That was all I needed. I twisted truth, wrapped lies in sweetness, and made rebellion look desirable. She ate. He followed. And heaven groaned as sin was born. Death took root, and innocence was lost. I laughed. The image of God was broken, and mankind was mine. From Cain's envy to Abel's blood, from corruption before the flood to the tower that reached toward heaven, I sowed rebellion. Giants rose, violence filled the earth, and every thought of man turned only to evil. But he preserved one man, one family. The flood wiped my kingdom clean, but not me. I still prowled. I still whispered. I still plotted. If I were the devil, then the garden was my masterpiece. With a single seed of doubt, I turned creation against its creator.